Younger very, very well. And they have helped on third down, 9 for 15.
Wonder why they go for it fourth and one, right?
Well, on the season, Hillsdale converting 43% of their chances. This one, a short distance third down opportunity, third and less than a yard. Younger gives to McCree around the end. McCree with a head of steam, slowed up by Alan Burks, and then finally dropped at the 15. If Burks doesn't make the initial hit, he's finished off by number 46, the safety Filipiak. He might have gone the distance. As it was, he picked up 17.
He accelerates real well, folks. Watch him. He's coming through this line. The defenders are just basically holding on at this point. Good foot speed on this young man.
Alan Burks, number 19, delivering that blow, assisted on the play by Jim Filipiak, number 46. But it's another first down for Hillsdale. Tartars show blitz. Toss to the near side. Jason Ross rumbles down inside the 10 to about the 9. Picks up 5 on the play. Charlie Rogers over to make the stop from the cornerback position.
Pick up a 5 on the play. 2nd and 5 Hillsdale after 9 yards.
Day that began with a grand party in the tent over here, and through that first Wayne State drive has been derailed.
This drive has been a clinic on how to bring the ball up the field.
Wayne State averaging 22 points a game. They only have 9 this afternoon. The quick toss to Walsh. He cuts inside for the score. Marty Walsh again.
And this is nothing more than eye contact between Younger and Walsh, folks. This was done on the line of scrimmage.
Well, Marty Walsh is a senior, so is Greg Younger. They played an awful lot of football together, and they have developed a great rapport, and Walsh gets the end zone for the 3rd time this afternoon. His 2nd reception, he also ran one in. Mike Doherty on to attempt the extra point. It's 41-9. And Mr. Versatility, Walsh will hold for the try. Low snap. The kick, however, is good. 9:28 to play in the 4th. Hillsdale out in front, 42-9. We'll be back with more after this.
At Metro 25 Tire, get the lowest prices, highest mileage, and tires in 25 minutes, guaranteed. Here's the Uniroyal Tiger to show you more.
You know, there should be a whole lot of road between you and your next set of tires. Uniroyal Tiger Paw radials, sure-footed, mile after mile.
Get warehouse prices up to 70% off from America's largest Uniroyal distributor, Metro 25 Tire.
Call 1-800-METRO-25 for the dealer nearest you.
Please be advised, you may need a bigger TV to hold all this food. Introducing the new Mega Meal from KFC, the biggest meal deal America has ever seen. A whole Colonel's Rotisserie Gold, or 8 pieces of original recipe chicken. Potato wedges, Kentucky nuggets, mashed potatoes and gravy, coleslaw, biscuits, even a whole apple pie. All this for just $14.99. You couldn't even get 2 large pizzas for that. No wonder we call it the Mega Meal.
A lot of food, not a lot of money. You can't beat that.
Marty Walsh does it again. Little slant.
This is the play you wanted, Pete, the old dump pass. Look at this, the eye contact. You see him looking in, folks? He says, get the ball to me. There's nobody here.
It's been a very diversified offense for Hillsdale this afternoon.
It has been.
Short, long, slants, outs.
Now you can understand why this man has been very successful everywhere he's been.
And we're talking about the Hillsdale coach, Dick Lowry. He's won 72% of his games in 15 years at Hillsdale. That is very remarkable. Dustin Cunningham takes it on the far side. No, that's not Dustin Cunningham. That's Arnie Gillert, the redshirt freshman. And he returns it to the 20-yard line. Gillert, who played his high school ball at Walled Lake Western High School, makes the return there. 96 yards.
Woo. The big play to Boyd. Younger to Boyd on a nice 3rd down and 9 play. They take 6 minutes and 8 seconds off the clock. You couldn't have written it up better.
Nope.
Perfect.
Long afternoon for Brian Van Gorder and his troops. Michael Glusky, the freshman from Walled Lake Central High School, is on. New quarterback, number 3. Takes the snap. Dustin Cunningham has nowhere to go. It's big number 51, Shane Nagy, a 228-pound junior who bottled up the play and took down Cunningham for a loss of 1.
The offensive line that time had a little trouble getting off the football that time. Some of the younger guys are now trying to get into the play, get a little time for them.
Beautiful afternoon, Old Glory and all its splendor.
Day.
Yes. But we should not be surprised about this Hillsdale outfit. They played very well last Saturday, and Glusky throws that one into the dirt.
Well, they've had a, they've lost 3 of their games by 8 points. One game is a 2-point game, a 3-point game, and then I think they lost one by 8 or 9 feet. But this isn't a bad football team.
No, not by any stretch. And they really put a hammer to Northern Michigan, 45-14, and that man Dick Lowry has an awful lot to do with that. They played very, very well last week, and they're on a roll now. 3rd down and 11 from the 18. Glusky with a short drop, the pump fake, and he's in a world of trouble. He will throw this one toward the sideline where nobody is going to catch it. Want to take a look at some scores. Skip here. Michigan State, a winner over Indiana, 27-21. Michigan, however, the Wolverines, Stanley's not going to like this. The Wolverines go down 31-19 to Wisconsin.
Something that's a little different now when you're a Wisconsin team coming off a big Rose Bowl win. Everybody's playing you tough, and they've had their problems up there. Former Notre Dame assistant, Barry Alvarez.
That's right. Notre Dame leading Navy, by the way, 38-7. Thank you for the segue. And Nebraska beats Colorado 24-7. So the Buffaloes, and they look so very, very good, go down this afternoon. Elwer calls for the fair catch of the punt at midfield, a 32-yard boot from Eric Burton. And so the Chargers take possession, 8:25 to play in the game. They're out in front 42-9.
And Peter, there's a couple of clean uniforms coming out onto the field right now.
Lots of fresh players. We'll be right back. 42-9, the Tartars trail.
As cool as your rag top and favorite hot spots. It's something with hometowns and everyone's class clown. It's always been true. This bus for you.
Just for you, a taste you'll find in no other beer at any price. Beechwood Aged Budweiser.
It's always been true.
The special vision report from EGF Central.
Optical companies are reported to be making claims of big savings. We wanted the real story. Dana?
We've checked the claims of 50 to 70% frame discounts, but the discounts were off very high prices.
How about the Eyeglass Factory?
Still the best price in sight. $99.95 for 2 pairs of eyeglasses or contacts, including the exam. Despite the claims, nobody beats the Eyeglass Factory.
There you have it. Day in, day out, it's the Eyeglass Factory. The best price in sight. Go ahead, compare.
We are back at Wayne State Stadium, and a lot of clean jerseys for Hillsdale, and we'll see if they break with the new quarterback or not.
They're all holding hands there. What does that all mean?
It's camaraderie.
Togetherness?
It's togetherness. It's camaraderie.
It's always togetherness when you're up by 88 points, you know what I mean? Where you're down, nobody's talking to each other.
Well, you reference Notre Dame, and people are saying that the freshmen are all complaining. Well, you lose a couple of games, that tends to happen, and it is a new quarterback. It's Tim Youngblood, wearing number 8. He's a sophomore, has attempted 8 passes this year and has completed 3 of them for 44 yards. Handoff to Jason Ross, and Ross gets bounced around mightily after a pickup of about 2. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
Well, you got some angry Wayne State defenders on the field. You got a young man who really, he says, let me feel my way around here. He's as tentative as could be. So once he gets a couple licks on him, he'll be all right.
Younger leaves the game 13 of 19, 203 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Nice day, huh?
Oh, I'll say so. New faces on the offensive line as well for Hillsdale, and they're just going to try and run this thing out. However, a lot of the starters are still in the game for Wayne State. Handoff goes to Chris Judd, banging up the middle for a pickup of 6. Wayne State 4-4 on the season, 4-3 in the conference. And we'll look in their remaining schedule here in just a moment. Third down at about 2 for Hillsdale. And that pass incomplete, intended on the far side for number 24. That's Chris Judd. They're trying to go to him on that pass, and it was incomplete. So the Chargers unable to take care of business and run out the clock, so they'll give it back to Wayne State. Tom Dussault back to do the punting.
9 men up. They're coming in again. No, they're going for punt return. This is going into the end zone.
And Nate Bush watches it bounce to the 2 and a Hillsdale bounce, and everything has gone their way, out of bounds at the 4. First and 10, 96 yards away from a touchdown are the Tartars. They trail at 42-9.
Give me a draft.
Cold filtered beers are smooth, but they're nothing new.
How about an ice?
Ice beers start cold, but most are heat pasteurized. Not cool.
Bud Ice.
That's why Bud Ice is ice brewed and cold filtered to start cold and stay cold. Get real cold with icy smooth Bud Ice and new 96-calorie Bud Ice Light. What more could you want?
You know how good 100% all-natural turkey tastes? Maybe not, because most places serve processed turkey, not Big Boy. The turkey dinner at Big Boy is real, all white meat, slow oven roasted to seal in the natural juices just like you do at home. And you get real mashed potatoes and your choice of salad and a fresh baked roll for just $4.99. Dinner is better at Big Boy because Big Boy starts with better stuff.
I'm talking turkey.
Back at Wayne State Stadium, the Tartars are a long way from the goal line. 42-9. It's been a long afternoon for Wayne State. Michael Glusky for his second series as Wayne State quarterback with the handoff. That's Arnie Gillard around left end, knocked out of bounds at about the 10. Let's take a look at the remaining schedule for Wayne State. Wayne State is 4-4, 4-3, and tied for third in the conference with Hillsdale. So with this loss, they'll drop to 4-4 in the conference, take on Michigan Tech and next week here, and then Northern Michigan on the road.
Well, Ferris State is at Michigan Tech this week, so that's I want to say a loss. I shouldn't say that. So it's going to be once again a nice even match coming in there, and one of the teams is going to go to over 500.
And Wayne State will, in all likelihood, finish in the middle of the pack. And we've got some tempers flaring here as the backup tight end, Frank Bickerstaff, gets into it a little bit after that carry. The advance of the ball is out to the 23-yard line to make it third and short.
Look
at this.
What's going on here, yeah. This always seems to happen.
They're not going to let him come to the homecoming dance, that's for sure. 3rd and 2 from the 13. 5:58 to play in the game. Glusky hands off to Gillard. Gillard ramming up the middle. And second effort gives him the first down as he crosses the 15 to about the 17. And it's good for a Wayne State first down. They're very high on Arnie Gillard. He's a redshirt freshman, 5'10", 205 pounds. As we mentioned, he played his high school ball at Walled Lake Western.
Well, in a game like this, it's good to get some experience right now. It's a tough place to come in right now and play. You're down so many points.